Lux Anguis here. Today's topic will be about my current journey through the Sephira Hod with Archangel Michael. Well, this particular sphere was at the end of it very challenging for me. I know it was like I was literally forced to go pathways, either back to the past and bear its consequences, or to take the other path, the path that that goes more in the future, that goes more into evolution, that goes more into new experiences of myself, new experiences of my overall journey, and this literally forced actually to discern what also goes inside of my head. It is very interesting how many things culminated into this path that I was forced to go, Well, first, I just decided to initiate through it, called on Michael, did my sacrifices, did my invocations and such. And of course, my own will said yes to it. But what I mean by forced is like, most of the times we have personal boundaries, we have some type of mindsets, routines, expectations about ourselves and about our journey, about our path, about certain type of people that are like stuck, that are like solidified, and they seem like this will not change, something like that. So these intelligences that you are working with are literally forcing you to go out of your comfort zone, forcing you to go these and that directions. As long like they will be like annoying, to a certain extent. They will like, go man, no, stop procrastinating, stop doing this shit, go there. And finally say, yes, I understand it now, and I go there. So some type of forcing is involved, on a certain level, but you at the end of it just say yes because you understand why. And yeah, and what this was about, since I was 16 years old, I had a very deep experience, I had a very deep enlightenment about my own soul, about my own path that literally catapulted me in this path that I am going right now, in the Luciferian path, in black magic and such, And by this happening, like, it was very destabilizing my mind, my psyche, to be perceived as a psychological disorder. So you get labeled then as incompetent, you get then labeled as sick, you get then labeled as mentally unstable and such, but you are not, I don't need any medicine, I don't do any drugs, I don't do any such conservative. I don't need that, I am alright, I am okay. I just knew back then this was a very enlightened experience, I lost back then my ego, I lost back then the perception of reality, how it is perceived to be, and open myself up to actually truth, what is actually within me. And well, was not very received with open arms by society, so it is labeled as sickness, and well, this came back up, but not for the reasons to catapult me back, but actually to walk through this specific trauma. I don't know, to walk through this happening, to walk through this false self-image that these doctors, that these people, that this family are projecting onto you. You're like, you are not sick, you are not mentally unstable, you are not like incompetent, you are competent, you are intelligent, you are capable of achieving things, and this false self-image had to be destroyed. This had to be let go of, this had to be seen for what it is, only a projection, only a fear, only a box that these people want you to be in, you know, and this box is had to hold me back, you know. So well, it forced me to go through these ego deconstructions, ego dissolvement again, to witness that is actually not true, that's not correct. And the only thing I can do at the end of it was like laying down, you know, just laying down, let the tears out, and just reflect upon it, feel it, and let go, you know. And at the exact time, when I let it go, this this ego, this false self-image, this idea that I should go because of that early rent, you know, early rent. At the exact time I got a job interview at a place that is very much so aligned with my initiations with Queen Hecate. You know, she introduced herself at exact moments where all of these deep processes had happened to me. That she came to me, and it is like a workplace where you work with seeds, where you work with more agriculture things, which is very interesting considering that Queen Hecate is also a agriculture goddess. So I think it is not this came not out of nowhere. This was not a coincidence. This is really much coordinated by spiritual world to go to these next initiations, you know. And this door opened for me when I passed this, you know, when I walked through this, when I fell through it, when I was ready to let it go. You know, this just happened, and it just blows every time something like that happens. My mind, how crazy, how real, how potent these initiations, these spiritual world and these beings are. You know, it is I feel very blessed actually to be privileged to have such a connection, to have such a depth to this path, to this world, to this realm, you know, and to get a second chance and to get a deeper chance in my life again, to redefine myself and to actually see what I'm actually, you know. And yeah, to discern actually what is from the past, what is in alignment with you, what is actually your vision for your, because you know Hod is also known as glory, you know, also known as glory, having the vision of success, of victory, you know. It is also known as victory. That it shows me a path to victory. You know, this is my chance. This is my road to go to. This is my road to actually walk through my ego that I don't need anymore. Parts of me that I don't need anymore. This is my go-to to actually move out at the place I'm right now in and stuck now in. This is my chance to actually become more independent. You know, this is like the vision of success, the vision of fulfillment, where you must go. And this literally in this sphere developed itself into me. It is crazy, but it makes me happy, you know. That's why I'm doing this, what I'm doing. And yeah, what when it comes to discernment, what it also wants to teach me, which it is in connection with the subconsciousness and unconsciousness, is the symbols, the signs that you see on a daily. You know, I was addicted very much so to memes and to these funny things and to this Gen Z type of humor. You know, I pretty much enjoyed watching that type of shit. And I didn't think about it, you know, but I asked my guidance to actually again, to dissolve parts of my egos that are holding me back, that are wasting my time and wasting my potential, and part of it was this watching this type of content, and exactly when I asked it, I became conscious about in these moments when I watch, as like usually in this, if I have coping mechanisms that are more bad like that. It's like a routine. You're just watching. Yes, haha, funny, horrible, and and then there comes something fucked up, and you don't think anymore about it. Like it was funny in this moment because for 10 seconds you were entertained, you were emotional high, and then something fucked up came up, like being attracted to young fellows, very young fellows, attracted to basically children. Like mentioning it makes me just sick in my stomach. I literally hate it. Like I literally became aware of this shit what they are showing me there, and this makes me even like this. I like this. I have never been neutral to this. I can't just watch by what they are showing me. I just can't ignore it anymore. How back then, like I just didn't give a fuck. But when I done this, like I literally became emotional about it, aware about it. That this is very wrong. You can't instill such actions, such degeneracy, such pictures in a subconsciousness. It is poison, and you are helping through that some other sick individuals, degenerate individuals, to manifest their magic, So I stopped it. I became aware of it, and I stopped it. I stopped to do that, exactly for these reasons, because it is sick, degenerate, and I have grown literally through 5 days, 2 days out of it. So fast, like things can change that fast, if you mean it seriously. And yeah, like you must be also aware that fast changes, fast mindsets changes will also happen like that. Mercury, mindset, mentality, learning things, discerning things, going in depth, sharpening your intellect, and communicating things. Memes communicate some things, and going through initiations, it refines communications. Be it with yourself, be it with your surrounding. It refines it. It makes it more pure, more evolved. So this communication of pictures and these videos, these sick videos had to go. This had to go. This sacrifice had also been made, had to be done. And I'm happy for it, But maybe like if you also like to watch memes, maybe you should also become aware of it that some of them are not just made for funny purposes. Some of them are literally made to subconsciously program you to nefarious reasons, to prepare you for something devious, actually degenerate, and to fall back into these also bad habits and bad behaviors. Memes are a psychological warfare. I think, you can have your own opinion. I don't care. But for me, it came true. It is a psychological warfare, a weapon of degeneracy. That is most of the time holding you back. Of course, they can be funny. But I don't take the risk. Because some moment it is funny. In the next moment you see something effed up. And then you pay later on the price of helping someone else out with it, So I don't partake in that. In communication, I don't partake in that. Mind poison, I don't partake in that sickening of one's subconsciousness, of one's intellect, of one's mind anymore, And yeah. And also, the last thing before I forget it was like, it has shown me it is actually alright to let oneself be helped. I'm a very proud person. I'm also being forced to be proud person. Because you are always told you are incompetent, you can do nothing. you will be never grow to something because of this what happened and end of this bullshit. Like you are literally forced actually to feel like a pride about yourself, like I can do it regardless, you know. But there's also a false sense of pride, unnecessary pride that can actually hold the development back, you know. Pride, having pride in a healthy, sustainable, and practical manner is helpful, but there's always a bad version of it, you know, that is holding you back. My pride was falsely to believe that I can make everything or I can understand everything if I get the enough time at my hand and yeah, and the will. No, sometimes, you know, you are not specialized in everything. You know, you're not the jester of all trades. You know, you can't do everything. Everybody's unique. Everybody has their own abilities. Everybody has their own specializations. So you're not good in everything. And this is also an ego burst. You know, ooh, no, I can't do everything. No, like chaos, you know. This also destroyed all my parts of this ego and parts of this mentality that I should be confident about everything that I do. No, you must be open to help you. Let you helping yourself. You know, there are people who are knowing things much deeper and can do things much better than you. Logic, but because of your mentality, because of your ego, because of your close upness, you stop being aware of it, you know, stop being open to it, to change, you know. So this also happened, like to be more open and to acknowledge that you don't can do everything, you can't know everything, you can't teach yourself everything as good as you think you can. You know, it is better for certain topics to get a teacher or someone who is an expert in this sometimes, you know. Just admit it, you can do everything. And when you admitted it, when you came to conclusion of it, just get help. Help yourself. Easy as that. But tell it someone who was forced to his dire circumstances to think that way, you know, complicated. So that's why initiations exist. Yeah, these three things happened to me, like the vision of success, the vision where I can fulfill my true will, where I can become more independent, more powerful. The cleansing of communication, the cleansing of my internal and external communications, and what discernment, what I should take in, what knowledge I should take in, what I should study, what I should, you know, observe. And the last thing, to let yourself be helped and to acknowledge that you can't do everything perfect, you know, without someone showing it to you, you know. Easy as that. And yeah, this was it, guys. Now God bless, and we shall see and hear us again.